So today we are going to discuss about our topics that we chose to our approach, and we chose inequality education. And I want to start to briefly talk about education inequality. And there are a lot of types that are related to problems in Turkey, especially. And the first one is discrimination. Discrimination of in any areas, like attitudes of teachers, and also grade system, GPA system, unequal chances to study. It means that not each student has equal opportunities to study, to have education, and if we can specifically express, it means like transportation system, maybe school resources, or gender inequality. Mm-hmm. I can give an example. For example, I have a friend who is studying in Sabancı, and she is living in Ataşehir, and she always use a shuttle from Sabancı, and in winter, especially when the weather conditions was really bad, she always was late to classes because of shuttle problems. I think that it's one of the aspect of problem that.
And this is not the major problem in
not
Turkey.
the major.
And if you check the east side of Turkey,
Mm-hmm.
the shuttle is not the problem. The guys are.
There is no shuttle.
Yeah, there's no shuttle, and there is no. Forget about shuttle. There's no way. They're walking from the forest, and from the forest there's wolves and bears and stuff. And forget about that.
Yeah.
There's the huge the snowballs and I don't know how they can reach the school. They're like 10 kilometers to reach the school. Their home are like this. The school is so far away from the home.
Yes.
One of the major problem is they're making the schools in a very far away from the villages.
Yes. And
But if they even they make the school in some villages, there were also the guys separated from the villages. So they're reaching the school, are walking by the school in the nature is the major problem in the West.
and after that hard way, and there is no very good school.
Not so quality. Yeah, they don't even look. We have the projector. We have a proper light. We have the sources, everything, electricity. They don't even have the electricity. Forget about the electricity. They're getting so cold and sick, and not even have a proper health insurance, and they don't have anything.
No one deserves that condition.
Yeah, and it's the life. That's the problem.
Maybe if I can narrow the problem that I start, like shuttle problem, maybe the solution can be, I came up with the idea that encouraging each student to live in dormitories that are located in university site.
Yeah.
For example, not every student can pay for dormitory, or there is no available rooms for example, native students. So it's kind of inequality. I guess they should encourage each student to have equal opportunities to live near to university.
Yeah, of course. And also we have about the gender issues. I have data from the TÜİK. The TÜİK states that in Turkey, the women are 5 times more show up. They don't know how to read and how to write. So it's a major issue because in Turkey in the west side, is it west side, right? East side. Sorry, east side. They're make them marry the girl, make them marry like 20 or even less than that, like 15 and stuff. So they don't have any proper education. They don't even know how to read. So
particularly at the east side, there is no tradition about the education.
Yeah.
Many fathers don't allow the girls to study at the.
Yeah.
So is this
schools.
just in the Turkey?
No,
It's
No.
not. It's like the whole
worldwide.
world issue,
Yeah.
but it's have the developing countries issue and undeveloped countries issue. Developed country have this so little. Yeah.
For example, I can tell about situation in Kazakhstan. Our cultural and like traditions are trying. Some of the parents trying to keep tradition and cultural things that were in past. Our how attitude is classifying into two types. First, that parents think that girls should have education for a best future, and the second one is that girls shouldn't have education; they just only marry
and be housewife.
Yes, for example, when girls are graduating from high school, they are preparing her for her marriage. So yeah, it's worldwide problem.
It's
I guess.
that about everything.
And I
If
think-
some girl just sit in the house, it also fails the economy. It fails everything. Also human rights and everything. And for solving this issue, Refik have the solution part in our discussion. So we also research about solutions. Then we can go this part. Before then, this
Also-
do you wanna add something, you guys?
Yes.
Wanna add something?
In my opinion, if parents want to give a good, like a good, a good education.
Source, like a money source.
No. A good education for their children, like giving the best. The both of the parents should be educated.
Yeah.
This is my opinion.
My mom's still telling me that. Why are you going to management? What are you gonna be? And always it's so traditional issues about educational system, and also so traditional issues about the parents. My mom always saying that why you did not a lawyer, why you not studying medical degree, because they actually thinking about they have the money and the good sources about life. If you study those majors, but the thing is that if you study the best, if you choose the best for you, and if you study and if you got the whole education, and you will be perfect. That's the issue too. Everybody think that our education system needs to be show that everybody can be the best if they want what they want, if they know what they want. So being a lawyer is not a difference that being a architecture, or if you are the best and if you if you have a desire to have this, continue your life with this job.
Yes, and also if we can consider, if you have only education from high school, what can you, and after that you are just continuing your life with housewife, how can you give education
To your child,
yeah. What can
How
you
how
give?
can you share with the knowledge? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
right.
And I also
Experience.
want to talk and want to add something about gender inequality in Turkey. There, not the problem is not just about the girls. I think also the school-age boys are has inequality because they are starting very early.
Very early.
Start to work.
Yeah, you're right.
Child work.
Child labors. Also issue in Turkey.
Especially at the eastern sides, when you go to the eastern sides, there is a huge pressure on the men because they have to earn lots of money to marriage, to buy house, cars, things like that. And community pressure the men to earn lots of money, so they don't allow the men to study what they want.
Yeah, you're right. They have so much pressure that who runs
For
the
example,
family.
when you leave, you wanted to be a musician, they say you can't earn money, or artist. They say interviewing you because you don't going to earn lots of money. They want you to be engineer, doctor, things like that.
Yeah.
Or businessman.
If the society, I mean the whole government gave you what you want, you will start to think about art and science, and how it's how developed country are made. Those are the material. If you gave them the education, if you make them eat, sleep, to live, if you gave them those kind of must like, how can I say, elements of
Essential,
life.
essential
Yes,
things.
as essential things that they need to have. Then they will start to have thinking about art and life and the science, and that's how you made developed country. And education is one of the major
Also,
problems.
to overcome this problem, first we need to inform the families, fathers and mothers, about the importance
you're right.
of the education.
Yeah, this
Can
is
I
one
add
solution.
something?
School.
Yeah.
In the east side, I'm thinking the Turkey.
Mhm.
In the east side, it's very hard to inform the parents, I think, because
Yes.
they are so strict
Yeah.
and they have their opinion, big opinion,
Mm.
and it's hard to change this.
What I actually, it's my life aim. This is why I every time I woke up in mornings, I want to change the education system. Before I die, I want to make curriculum which is the best for every people, and we can do this by technology. We can do this. We can get used to those solutions about the gender inequality in education, and lots of problems about education. We can do those stuff because technology is developing, and we can make
But it is not-
individual schedules for
Yes.
individuals.
It is not, I think it's not available for everyone.
I think
You are right.
Each
That's
student,
the
yes.
problem.
I think-
Not only in Turkey,
Yeah.
also in global. Every single region have their spatial traditions and
Yeah.
spatial characteristics.
There's
so
a lot of,
it's a lot info, a lot of data to analyze and make a schedule or curriculum to them. So we are making what they do in Turkey, also in global. They're making a general curriculum, which is not suitable for everybody because everybody is totally different from each other. So what
I
do
think best way to inform
we should
people.
talk about the solutions.
Yes, I think the best way to inform the people, to convince them to send their children to go to school, I think is showing to advanced technologies that we have developed in Turkey, showing people what we have done with the technology and education. For
Like
example,
showing them.
yes, we can arrange tours from eastern sites to advanced laboratories in the
For
Istanbul,
example,
Ankara.
Sunum, we have Sunum in Sabancı University.
Sunum.
If somebody sees that, oh my God, education and person knowledge can make that. So if I won't send my child to college or to high school, what I'm doing, I'm making terrible
Also-
mistake.
Don't
Also
you
we
think
can-
that they are not, sorry for interrupting, they are not sending their child because of lack of money?
Yeah.
Also lack of money,
Mm-hmm.
because the child laborers need to work on the farms and the jobs they have to continue the family, to run the family out. It's lack of money too. But
Yes,
the
but,
education that think that the government need to be
Yeah.
give to everybody. We are paying taxes like billions of Turkish liras and also billions of dollars they're paying to government. So they need to, their government, they need to do something. As a student, what we can do, talk about solutions, making discussions like this, we can make some awareness to the public and also for ourselves to change something. That's what we can do.
Yes, because every child deserves the education.
Of course,
Maybe-
of course.
Maybe we can provide free scholarship to the eastern people to study at the major cities.
Yeah, if we can consider about the situation that, for example, we are students studying with scholarships. Who is giving scholarships for us? Individuals, business owners that are encouraging students to have opportunity to study. They are giving us money. So I guess if the government doesn't do their work, so every individual that has opportunity to give money and give education for students, they should do it for enthusiastic students, for students who wants to achieve something.
And what else we can do about make this?
As a
Maybe
student,
we
right?
should give more awareness to people who have money and who
Yes.
can have have opportunity to give fundings for the students.
There are a lot of funds.
Yeah.
Sabancı
Of
funds,
course.
coach holding fund. There are a lot of funds, but
Turkey is
Turkey-
a crowded.
yeah,
country.
crowded. That's what I'm gonna talk.
Wow.
It's like 82 million person, and it's so mixture of Syria, Arabia, and a lot of European people also in Turkey, and so mixture of traditions and culture. So it's like a chaos. If you wanna change something in Turkey, you need to consider about a lot of elements.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. The countries like Finland, what else?
Switzerland.
Yeah, Switzerland. What else?
USA.
Not USA.
Not USA.
Not USA. What else?
Denmark.
Tell me about Czech.
Germany.
Not Germany, but little countries in Europe. Finland, Norway. Norway, Denmark. They have the money. They have the education system, and they are not so crowded. If they want to change something, they change it something because they don't have so crowded cities, and they don't need to consider anything. We have terror in Turkey. In Turkey we have like 1 out of 10 years we have the army corruption. So in this country you have also a lot of difficulties to change some stuff.
Yes.
Basically education.
You are right, but the crowd.
At least we didn't need to do
Yeah.
something.
But
You're
the
right.
crowd people not only the point of problem, because I can give an example. In Kazakhstan we are only 16 million students, 16 million people. 16 and
It's only Istanbul,
and-
less than Istanbul.
yes, and only 5 million students. Then
5 million. You have
5
5 million.
million,
Oh my
yeah.
god. 3 out of 1 your country is student.
Yes, and we have a lot of like opportunities to. We have a lot of rich people. No, how to say sources. We have oil, we have gas to
Natural
produce
sources.
natural sources. And why our government are not encouraging to students to have opportunity to study? If I can give an example from my life, I studied so hard. I studied so hard. I scored the best points in my national exams, but they didn't give me a scholarship. But instead of Turkey, gave me scholarship.
Yeah.
Not Turkey, individuals.
So they lose maybe a genius.
Yes, and for example, it will be hard for each individual to give fundings for students, but instead of that, they can make benefit from it. For example, you are giving fundings to student, and after he will graduate, you are giving a requirement that he will work in your company for several years and make money for your company. Maybe like that.
Lastly, I want to add something about the situation in our country. And I think it shouldn't be so hard to make schools, build schools, and for government. And so if there is just a 10th child in some village, 10 child is 10 child. It's important, I think.
But
You're right.
you have to educate also the teachers.
Yes.
Not only building school is
Yes,
enough.
of course. But there is a lot of.
I think there is also a problem with raising the teachers.
In Turkey, they have good projects. Okay, they have good projects, but the difficulties enables so much that's why sometimes. But also we have fault as a student, as a governor. Everybody have faults. But as a students, what do we need to do? Discuss topics like that. Make people know that we have a problem like this. Not even
little
in
steps.
Yeah, little steps. Little steps. You know the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
If one butterfly just clap their wings, and it can be a tornado somewhere else. So that's the thing. What we need to do.
Yeah.
So thank you listening us.
Yeah. It was a good discussion.
Hadi kapatalım. Sonuçlardan da bahsettik bence.